So my uflow is empty and I don't have anything brewing that's going to be ready anytime soon, but I still want a decent drink at home or wherever I want to have it for that matter. Well, that, my friend, is where uflow's list of breweries for the VIP members comes into play. I mentioned uflow's breweries list on my previous uflow video, but it's grown even more since then. More and more breweries are being added regularly, and although my wife and I live in Liverpool and we're surrounded with a number of the breweries that are actually on that list, we were going for a walk in Chorley. The Chorley Loop, if you're interested. Lovely little walk. Anyway, while we were going to be out and about, I thought to myself, why not kill two birds? And then I thought, well, why not just leave the poor birds alone and see if I can get my 5-litre uflow keg filled somewhere instead. So into the VIP section I go, pull up the map, and yet, lo and behold, right there in the centre of Chorley, Ben's Tap and Bottle Shop. So clicking on the listing, through I go to their site, and there's my contact number for them. Just as an aside, I told them that I was making a video and asked, as the tap and bottle shop is the customer facing part of Ben's Brewery, if Ben's Brewery, also in Chorley, was anywhere close by. The answer? 5 minutes away. So you just know I had to get there first and take a look. Keith, the master brewer, showed me about, and we timed it perfectly so I could get some footage of him first filling the brewing tank, then adding the malt as he mashed that down. Then onto the wheat, the oats, and all that getting mixed in too. As you can imagine, this properly whetted my appetite, so off to the taproom and bottle shop we go. The night before, I washed out my 5-litre uflow keg and left it to drain overnight. Then, just as we were about to set off, I popped in a Milton tablet, filled it up and purged it so it would be nicely sterile for when I got there. Now, as well as the fill-up service exclusively through uflow, Ben's Taproom and Bottle Shop in Chorley offers a whole array of not only their brews on draft, but also bottles from all over the place. We timed it perfectly and the whole place was decked out in bunting for not only St. George's Day, but also the Chorley Pub Festival. I was gutted I was driving. Inside is such a great vibe and the beer choice is immense. In I went with my uflow keg in its sleeve and my tap in my other hand. We don't want any pouring sterilizer everywhere. And who's behind the bar? None other than Ben himself. Off comes the top. I could have taken off the gas coupler to be fair, but hey ho. Out comes the spear and Ben drained away the sterilizer, ready for the fill-up. I went with his recommendation and opted for She Is My Country Still, a Charles Churchill quote titling the British Pale Ale that they've brewed, especially for the festival. Bless Ben, he proper brimmed that keg, probably because I was leaning over the bar and pretty much drooling all over it. Keg back on the bar, gas coupler still attached, sorry Ben, and time to purge. Once done, it's out with whatever sterilizer was left in the line and onto a quick taste. No kidding, that is a lovely pale ale. Actually, hold on. That is a lovely pale ale. What's more, for those who are concerned with regards to maybe filling up the uflow with some kind of hand-poured cask, the carbonation is only really used to actually get it out of the keg. It's not really that fizzy. It's not added much carbonation to the brew itself. I was able to fill the 5-litre keg for £24, which works out roughly at £2.20 a pint. Not a bad price at all compared to the £4 and £5 a pint average here in Liverpool. Also, I'm told that there are a good number of breweries on the breweries list in the VIP section with 5-litre fills for as little as £13. I can't tell you just how easy it was, and I want to say a massive thanks to Ben for allowing us to film too. If you're not a VIP member with uflow, you really should be. Link in the description to get through to uflow's VIP section. And if you are already a VIP member and only making use of the discounts, and I mean they are hugely generous on the site, you really should be looking at the breweries near you or further afield. That said, if you can get to Ben's Brewery, you really should. Emma and I have an annual week away towards the end of the year in Suffolk in a gorgeous log cabin kind of setup where we eat, drink, read and just relax. And I can already see nearby There's one on the road in and 2 close by. I can already feel at least one nicely timed fill up on that trip. If you haven't had a look at the list of breweries yet and you have a uflow keg ready to go, you should really take a look at it. Cheers.